live.
All right. Oh yeah, shit. I gotta share. Oh gosh, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Let me share away.
Hello, everybody. Back after 2 weeks of missing it.
Has it been 2 weeks?
2 episodes.
Dang, it has been.
So it's been like 3 weeks.
It does. Yeah. No, it has been a while. It's been a minute for there's all kinds of reasons. James was sick 1 week. I just wasn't feeling it. I get in that mode sometimes where like I just can't. I don't know what it is. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, and it's just you just don't feel like talking. But you're not. Because I told my brother about it. He was like, "What, are you depressed?" I was like, "No, it's not that. It's just I don't know.
Just not in the mood.
Just not in the mood sometimes. That's it." It was an overwhelming day today.
Overwhelming?
All right, got that shared everywhere.
Who's that?
That's Miss Brenda. All right.
I won't do it. Should I do it?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Hey, look, she commented. Brandy. Does she know that song?
I don't know if anyone knows the song that James knows. What's the song?
I don't know. I think it's Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. I don't know what it's called. I just know the lyrics.
All right, let me share this in a million places.
I didn't even do anything for you to hate me yet.
That didn't take long. Oh God! I walked in. I walked into. This has been an odd day. I walked in a Dollar Tree to get my freaking drink.
I thought we were opening.
And she knows the song. And this real white trash lady walked in. She goes, "That's the kind of blue-eyed, blonde-haired boy I like." And I was like, "What are you, a big fan of the Aryan Brotherhood?"
Did she know what you?
No, she had no idea what I was talking about. You know, blonde hair, blue eyes, 6 foot. I had someone say it to me before.
Hold
on.
We're gonna get loud here. Wait, what happened? Oh, I don't know why. I don't know how to do all this. Okay.
She had no idea what I was talking about. They can definitely hear. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Okay.
But wait, how do I get it to go to where I can see the comments?
I don't know. You're always over here.
I did.
What did you?
That's not it.
I don't know what you did. You're the guy who controls this stuff.
Why isn't it?
Oh no, James Dean.
Good grief.
What did you?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Shut the fucking
What? But it's not.
What did you do? Hold on. We're having it's very rare we have technical difficulties.
Yeah, rare. It's like all the time.
I don't know where it is. I'm not sure.
I don't. It used to be here. What's this? No, that's not it.
I don't know. Wait, can you just click on
this?
Would that show?
There we go. Woo!
That's the millennial for you.
Okay.
That's how millennials do it. Freaking these old Gen Xers, they don't know what they're doing.
I know.
With technology.
I know.
But I had someone say it to me before. They're like, "You would be great in the Aryan Brotherhood." I was like, "Yeah, like the blonde hair, blue eyes, but you also have to hate every race. Like it's a little more to it than just blonde hair, blue eyes." They didn't understand that. It's like people used to always say to me, because my handwriting's so bad, they're like, "You'd make a great doctor." Like, yeah, except for the fact that I don't have 8-10 years of schooling behind me.
Right. I can sign my name. I'll open you up, whatever.
Right. So, today it's been super overwhelming. I've been trying to do this thing, and I'm guilty of doing it to you. But like, whenever someone messages me and stuff, like I usually don't respond right away.
Yeah.
I usually wait a little while. So I've been trying to like respond to everyone right away.
Oh yeah.
Trying to break that cycle. And then today, I got more phone calls and texts than ever before. My dumbass is like, "Oh, this is good to do. It's good to respond to everyone." And my head's just like,
it is good to respond, but sometimes you just need to chill.
It is. Like you do, like whenever you, like I usually respond to you, like it takes a minute. Takes a minute.
Are we doing this?
Yes. Boppa! Oh, that's a horrible tasting one. Oh, vey. So yeah, it's been one hell of a day. Then I was at the library printing out my 33 pages of stuff
that you're going to use too.
Oh, yep, exactly. The guy sitting next to me, he smelled so bad. So I was just trying super quick to freaking print and get out of there. And then I go up. There's my cool sassy black lady wasn't there, who I usually print out. Then the other guy, he never charges me anything. It was this guy who's super nerdy. Like he's a big nerd and he's nice, but he's super by the book. And like I gave him a Canadian quarter and he was like, I can't take that. I don't want to get in trouble on the people upstairs.
Here, close your eyes. Take it.
Yeah, take it. He was like, I don't know about that. So I had to run out to my car to get another quarter. I was like, I don't know. Just thought it was.
Should have just given him an extra nickel.
That's all I didn't have. All I had.
There's the difference.
Yeah, or take back 2.5 pages or something. Yeah, just rip these up. But yeah, it's been a hectic day to say the least. It's only hectic because I've made it kind of hectic.
Yeah,
it's not that hectic.
It's not.
But yeah, just trying to respond to everyone in a timely manner.
I went shopping.
Shopping?
Yeah, it sucks.
What for?
Groceries.
Oh, you want grocery shopping?
Yeah, $350.
350?
Wait, 250? 250.
Fucking money bags over here doesn't know the difference between if you spend $100.
I don't even remember now. I just know I was like, ugh.
It's what?
Yeah, it was. It was closer to 350. Yeah, it was. It 327, 337, something like that.
How much would the same thing have been
8 years ago?
Yeah, whatever. Before things went crazy.
Like 175.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Damn. God, that's nuts.
Oh, that lollipop sucks.
Lollipop? Oh, is that no good?
No.
And now with Trump's tariffs, it's only going to get worse.
Oh, are we jumping right into this, huh?
I don't know. It seemed like a good segue.
Yeah, sure. Actually, it kind of was. We didn't even write tariffs down, did we?
No. I brought up like at the end.
Oh, okay.
Me and James do a brainstorming thing. We have a little list to talk about.
List.
We sometimes get to it, sometimes don't get to it. It's freaking all over the place.
ADHD kicks in.
He knows to the scent the last motorcycle party bought.
You might be right.
Is that true? It's got some truth to it. Well, those are probably going to go up too now.
Yeah.
Did you?
Well, it depends. It depends on where they're made.
Right. Now, the whole idea of tariffs does make sense.
It could go either way. In my understanding, it could go bad, or it can go good, but it's probably going to be a long term.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they're not just going to be like tariffs and all this money just pours in, our debt shrinks, and we're like, woo, party.
Right. Well, that video I sent you?
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. It was explained pretty well.
Yeah.
It's funny at the end of the video, he said, I know Trump's not going to do it. And he did do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think Trump is bluffing, but I don't know if he's dumb enough to just like throw us into the toilet either.
Right. Like he seems like a pretty smart guy. And of course he's a businessman and all that stuff.
I know.
Everyone always brings that up. It's like, yeah, we know Trump's a businessman.
Yeah. Well, he made more money than I did. So he's got to know something.
Right. So it'll be interesting how it plays out. But like now the whole, what do they call it? A tariff war. Cause now in China, aren't they charging like 35% back or something?
No, I think they were charging the same amount back. But they were already charging, like, I forget what they were charging. They were charging like 24% already.
Oh, really? And for our products to go to them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And we were only charging 10% or whatever. We were undercharging. So, like, basically, everybody feels like we're getting taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not getting our fair share or our due, whatever. And so, I mean, 100 years ago, we lived off of tariffs.
Right. But like in that video said, government nearly the same size.
Right. But they're kind of shrinking that too.
Yeah, I know. They're actually true. They are. They're shrinking a lot of the government stuff. So yeah, I don't know how it was cool. The thing about what they said, 95% of the stuff at Walmart is made in China.
Yeah, it was like 96% of the
something
clothes.
Crazy high. I was like, really? It's that high? But then it made sense about the people, how cheap it is to make stuff over there compared to here.
Yeah, we're taking advantage of a situation.
And then even if we do buy American made or make everything in America, people get paid a lot more over here. Materials more expensive, so it'll I don't know.
Right, and
it'll be interesting.
I was just watching one on guns and ammo and stuff like that. Hopefully this, because there'll be tariffs on 10% of everything, whatever. So gun prices might go up for the guns like I just bought, like Canic and stuff like that.
Which one? The one that you had to ship back?
No, that was all American.
Oh, Candy's not American.
I know.
Okay.
I buy American. I got to send it back because it sucks.
Right. Made you kind of not lose faith in America.
I was like, like I tried to do the right thing. I'm going to buy American. And it was like, can't even shoot it.
Didn't you say the guns made like Turkey or whatever are actually like
the one Canic that I got is made in Turkey. Yeah, it's freaking amazing. Shoots, it was dead on. It was, I didn't have to do nothing but.
You have to send it back?
No.
You still have it?
Yeah, I still have it. It's not being fixed. But again, though, the American company was really gung-ho to fix it, which is good.
No, they had great customer service, you said. I think.
Yeah, no, their customer service has been spot on. I'm not thrilled with gun prices or gum prices.
Pretty sure she meant gum. I can't stand the price of gum nowadays.
I know, oh my gosh.
I tried to buy a pack of Bazooka and it's freaking through the wall.
Looked at Big Red the other day and it was just way too expensive.
Oh, don't even get me started on juicy fruit.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. Though for right now, I'm thinking maybe there's going to be a big turnaround, but I think the whole tariff thing is going to be a mistake.
A mistake?
I don't know. It's just because like the stock market crashed freaking too. It's the lowest it's been in God knows how long.
Yeah, because everybody's scared.
I know, but it's like so far nothing.
we knew that.
We knew. We're not retarded. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But everyone freaked out.
Yeah, no, and that was one of the videos I was watching. Is the guy said, you know, what really hurts gun owners is when all the gun people panic. They panic buy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He goes, it's great for manufacturers, but it sucks for the rest of the gun owners.
Oh, no, that's great for the manufacturers if they can't.
Yeah.
If they're selling them faster than they can make them, that's freaking awesome.
Right. But then that causes price to go up because now demand. And
yeah.
So, you know, the tariffs can go either way. Hopefully
businesses come here and they start freaking building stuff here and selling it here. That
would be great. Like Toyota did that.
Right.
You know, they put a tariff on the trucks or whatever. And Toyota was like, we're just going to come over here and build stuff.
When I was at the Y, it's so funny. Freaking whenever I go into like the hot tub area, whenever it's a group of black guys, like it's like real like freaking barber shop talk. Like black people when they're discussing stuff, it's so funny. And I'm just sitting there just kind of looking back and forth at each of them. Because they're like the stuff they say is just like so outrageous. But they were saying that China and Mexico is like super pissed off at us and not going to ship anything to us. And then the Canadian, whoever the prime minister is, threatened to shut off the electricity.
It's not Trudeau anymore, isn't it? Didn't he step down?
Yeah, I can't remember who it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he said that if the U.S. keeps doing it, she's going to shut off the electricity.
Yeah. Well, see, what I hope,
that'd be weird.
I hope
that'd be bad.
I hope what's happening or what does happen is they're playing a war to see who's playing their best poker face, and hopefully a level playing field is acquired.
It's dangerous.
It is
bluffing with people's, lives pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we'd figure it out if they shut the electricity off, whatever.
We'd find another outlet.
Janitors. Yeah. Or generators. And I'm sure, I don't know where that came from.
Janitors are going to be pissed off that the power is up.
Yeah. But hopefully it's all a giant bluff.
I hope so.
To see, like, they're calling bluffs. Like, we're going to do this to you guys if you don't do this.
Isn't it so childish? Isn't it kind of goofy?
Is it childish? I don't know.
Not child, but
I've never run a country, so I don't know.
Like, or I guess it's like a poker player. You're calling a bluff, see if they'll actually do it.
Right.
And then it's like, oh shit, they weren't bluffing. I lost $1 million.
Well, then we got to go, all right, hold on a minute. How about we do this?
Right. It's goofy to me. It's because like, and this sounds super dumb, but like no one can ever work together in the world. It's always like, just because you're in another country, you're like enemies with those people. And it's goofy.
Oh,
what John said.
I didn't know that. Pickups have had the chicken tax for quite a while. It's why Toyota, Nissan build in North America. Tacomas are currently built in Mexico though. So they will be subject to the Trump tariffs. And she's right. Ammo's going to go up too.
Yeah, I remember that's happened a couple times.
Yeah,
it happened when people panic buy it or whatever.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible though.
Was it before Trump took office? Everyone did that, or no? Before Biden took office.
Yeah.
One of them, everyone freaked out and bought everything.
Yeah. Well, there was one for Obama. There was one for Biden.
Every president that goes,
there's like, oh, Democrats saying we're going to lose our gun rights. Buy all the ammo.
Right.
Then I'm like, I got 50 shots. I'm just going to have to take out someone with millions of rounds. take their ammo.
Right. It's so goofy. Speaking of
chickens.
Oh, yeah. What did he
said Aldi's and pet chickens.
Wait, Aldi's is getting pet chickens? What? There's no way.
Does Brandy go to the range weekly?
I don't know.
She said, yeah, it sucks when you go to the range weekly.
Maybe. I have no idea. Range weekly. People buy ammo. Yeah. Whenever Democrats had to come in.
And then when a Republican gets in, everybody's like, cool.
Yeah, right. Everyone's cool.
We're not gonna panic buy ammo.
It'd be funny if the Republicans got in. Republicans are like, we're not gonna take your give me your gun. Like, wait, what?
Well, Trump did a ban on bump stocks.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Because they turn your assault rifle into a automatic weapon.
That's what AR stands for, assault rifle. Right?
Yeah.
James gets so annoyed when you say that.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
What's
I know.
5.56? Is that an ammo or something?
It's AR ammo.
Whoa! We don't use that word on here. God forbid we talk about that.
What was I saying now?
Most retarded band ever.
I like Brandy.
She's pretty cool. What were you talking about?
I don't know. I'm stuck on that right now. That's pretty cool.
But wait, what was Howard talking about?
Bump stocks are gay. Hey, Dave.
Bump stocks are gay. Are bump stocks lame?
I don't like bump stocks. I like what's it called? There's a forced reset trigger.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I looked into buying one and I was like, $500 or $400. I was like, nah.
What's it do?
It manually resets your trigger.
Really?
Yes. So you go boom and it clicks it back out for you. So basically you just hold pressure on and it goes boop, 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 boop. And you go.
Well, the new gun you got, what did you call it when the trigger, you barely have to.
That's the reset.
Oh, that is the reset. Okay. Oh, so it's $500 for one? That's crazy.
It was a lot of money. As soon as I looked at it, I was like, well, not getting one of those.
God damn. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's like you can almost buy a whole rifle for that price.
Right.
And I was like, never mind. I can.
Heck, how much is an automatic weapon?
Like $15,000.
Oh, never mind. They're not near in price. Never mind.
Yeah, because you can only own certain years of them and they're getting really sparse and they're really, really expensive.
Oh, yeah. It's like or for paintball guns, they used to be called an electric trigger system. I don't know if they're not electric, are they? Those triggers?
Brandy's speaking my language.
Hair triggers. That's what, you said, I can't remember what you said.
What? Pounds?
No. But because you said hair triggers aren't good for certain things.
Hair triggers aren't good for carry guns.
That's what it was, for carrying.
I know. Ammo's way too expensive to go full auto.
Luke's like, no, it isn't.
I know. Luke's like, I'll buy it.
Luke, my brother, he bought one of those. He's not on here, is he? He bought one of those. What's it called? The gel things where you.
Did he really buy that ballistics gel dummy?
Yeah, Luke bought a ballistic gel dummy, and he got his like, I got the one that had extra blood.
That's way too much money to shoot and destroy.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how. He's not even like. I don't think he shot most of his guns.
I know. I'd go down and be like 3 shots. It'd be dead. I'd be like, well, that was fun.
That's lame. Oh yes, but yeah. Why did we start talking about guns? My pistols are hair triggers.
3 pounds. Yeah, 3 pounds is good. That's probably a little lighter than I would actually go.
Yeah, what's yours?
It's like 3.5.
Is there a huge difference between 3 and 3.5?
Dave, look at Dave. You don't need auto if you're accurate.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He is a real American.
Yeah. We salute you.
Dang, how'd you get them for free?
I know.
What the heck?
Brandy hooked me up with one.
Right. I'd like to shoot one of those. That'd be pretty sweet. Wait, what was Howard talking about?
What the new drive-through at Rice Avenue?
Is he still What's it mean, new drive-through on Rice Avenue?
Just dude ran into the freaking building.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he stuck his car halfway in.
Oh shit. I guess there is a new drive-through.
Yeah. They had to like evacuate it and stuff.
Where was it at? A restaurant?
Right by the
library?
I didn't know your dad was a cop.
Yeah. No, I'm just not sharing everything. Not sharing.
Start
everything.
sharing.
Yeah,
I like Brandy.
I'm not sharing everything I know.
Brandy, can you tell me more about you?
James came across.
I'm gonna give him some pointers on guns so you guys can talk.
Can you tell me more about you?
Oy vey.
Yeah. My face is all right.
How are you embarrassed? I didn't even sing the full lyrics yet.
Right. The old pizza shop.
Yeah, by the old pizza shop. I'm liking her.
No, her dad was a cop and he was in forensics and stuff. And
oh, really?
Yeah. And
that's like one of my favorite parts.
He trained her, I'll say.
Yeah.
So she knows how to do a lot of stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. It's pretty sweet.
Tap rack reload.
Right, tap rack reload and hit on your helmet or whatever.
Put on your helmet.
Whatever they did in Saving Private Ryan.
Oh gosh!
Holy heck! It's almost 7 o'clock.
we haven't even touched anything.
Yeah,
we did tariffs.
We don't even need our topics for this.
All right, so what else we got? Elon Musk haters.
Yeah, I didn't do a bunch of printout stuff on that.
Well, we can touch real quick. Here's what I think. I think people that are keying other people's cars and calling other people Nazis because they chose to drive a car, leave them people alone.
Don't you remember Elon did the Nazi salute?
No, he didn't. He's what is he? He's Asperger's, and he got really into it.
Yeah. And he's a billionaire. He's like, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah,
I'll do what I want.
I'll do what I want.
Right. Absolutely.
But I think those people like that.
I told her about that.
What?
We're not installing his door on for a first date.
What are we doing for a first date?
Remember you talked about the door?
I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
I brought up. No, I told her about the door and all that, and not into detail, but
Your mom texted me about that too.
about the door.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What?
She was like, she's like, it was really cool of you that you were going to replace the whole door, not just the window.
I was
like, I hit the door in the window.
see. Yeah, me and right. She said, I guess apparently she gets really mad when she's doing work. That's what I gathered when she's in the shop. Like,
oh yeah,
starts throwing stuff or just.
I get mad sometimes.
You do?
Throw a wrench across the room.
You?
Sometimes
I cannot picture you getting.
It's rare, but there are certain things like when I was trying to fix my welder, that got cut up and across the room.
Oh really?
I could not get it out, so I was ripping it and I started shredding it, and then I won the war, but I lost the battle. I cut it with my angle grinder and I threw it across the friggin' room. Yeah.
I remember my dad, he did plumbing in this one mechanic place for like, I don't know, weeks on end. I don't know what the job was, but he said there was this mechanic there that used to get so mad. And when he'd finally get the part out he needed to replace, he'd go, this part is absolutely rotten. And throw it across the shop.
Jeez. You can dodge a wrench.
Yeah, you can dodge a wrench.
Yeah.
I've never seen James with this much glee. I've known him for like 5 or 6 years. I've never seen him.
Listen, I'm happy for you.
I'm happy too.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
When's that double date?
Oh God. What are we doing?
Well, Chuck.
God, my face is a cherry. Well, Chuck,
we'll be back in 2 and 2.
So basically, anyways, Elon Musk haters.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Leave people's cars alone.
So stupid. What do you think you're
I watched a video. And they had a toy Tesla Cybertruck and they were hitting it with a hammer. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what the freaking heck?
Wait, but
you guys just went
joke, though?
Yeah, it was a protest. No, they were beating it.
Oh my God.
They went and spent, it was probably $20 for the toy. And so they could destroy it? That's a waste of money.
Did he change anyone's mind doing that? Were they like, yeah, screw Tesla?
Wait, F no to what? We're not going on a double date? Brandy?
I have no idea. There's a lot of comments going on here today. I'm just trying to get through the list.
No, you haven't. We're having fun.
No, not at all. That's the whole point of this, is for us to have fun and hopefully entertain others.
Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah.
What else we doing?
What do you mean by that? People never hit in the face. I can't remember.
The people
I didn't find anything about that.
The people that like key someone's car,
and
then they're like, "Well, I'm sorry you're mad, but I think Elon's." Those people have never been hit in the face, and they need to be.
Right. Punch them in the face. I'm not going to key another thing again.
I sometimes I think you should be allowed.
The vast majority in the world has not been punched in the face.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone should be punched in the face once.
I've been punched in the face. It's not fun.
Me too. I got knocked out.
Yeah, I never been knocked out. I knocked myself out.
How'd you knock yourself out?
Well, I jumped from the second landing. I caught the door frame right here.
Wait, you jumped and what did you hit? Did you actually you were knocked out like you were
for like 3 seconds?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I was stupid. I was missing the bus, and I jumped, but I always used to.
Did you make the bus?
No.
So in order to not miss the bus, you went fast, but then you missed the bus because you went fast.
I went back to bed.
You didn't even go to school?
No.
You just went to sleep?
That was like the worst start of a day ever. And I was like, I am not continuing this day. Good night.
I've had those days where it just starts horribly and you're just better off just...
Yeah.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the only time I've ever been knocked out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Social media all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face.
Yes.
Mike Tyson.
I agree.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said that quote better myself. Yeah. Whether you like Elon or don't like him, just don't buy his products. That's all you got to do. Don't key someone else's car like a jerk off.
Musk is dumb.
No need for that.
He rescued astronauts.
Who did? Musk. He rescued astronauts.
Yeah, he's the one that went up and got those ones that were stranded or whatever. Something like
really?
that. I forget what it was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to that.
Huh. The people who were up there for like 9 months and then they aged all weird. I remember. There's gun guy.
Yeah, hey. I want to see him like 2 months after they're back to where they have all of the normal amenities and they're washing their hair properly and good water.
Right.
And see if the look of them before they left comes back a little. Because, man, you're isolated. You're floating around. You ain't
no hair dye.
Yeah, there's no hair dye.
No hair dye.
But you're not like really working your muscles because whatever you do is isolation up there.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I mean, it even said like when they get back to Earth, like the astronauts, they're just like they can't even walk really.
Yeah, they don't have any of their stabilizer muscles right. And
they were supposed to be up there for what, like a week, and they were up there for like 9 months.
They were up there longer than I'd want to be. I wouldn't want to be up there for a day.
No?
No.
You won't want to go to space?
Up, down.
What, you just go up and you're like,
sweet. There it is. Come back.
What, you just want to see the Earth and be like, well, we'll see you later.
Yeah, I knew it was round.
Then you take a picture, and now the flat earthers would believe you.
They'll be like, oh, it was a fisheye lens. And then
fake.
That's when they need to get punched in the face.
Right. Absolutely.
What else?
Oh, yes. James Dean got.
Yeah, I did. I totally did. I bought it.
Though.
Yep. It was so well done.
So what happened?
Home Depot said they were going to start charging because of inflation. They didn't want to raise the prices on certain things. So they were just going to charge people for parking. And it sounded legit, like $2.
Right.
Everybody that buys something pays $2 for parking. And
it was like, rats.
I was like, well, that sucks. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just going to get dropped off and walk.
And you spread the gossip too.
I did. This is still not like me.
You were one of those guys.
I know.
You see a title on or Facebook, you're like, it has to be true.
It has to be true.
Don't click on the article.
Well, I read the article.
Oh, you did?
I read
the whole thing.
Yeah, because it said inflation and
you were like, what?
Yeah, I was like, well, this is kind of stupid. That sucks. And they said they were going to start doing it in a certain section to test it, like a certain state.
Oh, they went into that much detail?
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it was really, really good. And I was like,
what was the date?
I don't even remember. Oh, you mean what date did I read it?
Yeah.
I think I read it on like the second. I don't think I read it on the first.
Oh, you didn't read it on the day.
Yeah. But usually I can see those, you know what I mean? Like,
no, because that one's something that's actually plausible. Like,
yeah, it was totally plausible.
The one in Gerard wasn't that plausible.
You know, the Aldi's at the fire department sold for Aldi's.
It wasn't that plausible. It was a decent joke, but it wasn't like, I don't know, not that believable. The Home Depot one, though.
It was totally believable. Right? And I was telling people, I'm like, hey, they're going to start charging for. They're like, what? That's stupid. I'm like, I know, stupid.
Guys, but what are we going to do? Pass it on.
The next day, I read it and I was like, oh. What the freaking heck?
And you had to make a retract, or you never made a retraction.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I texted Leroy. I said it was a joke.
Oh, you did? You texted him?
April Fools. Oh,
I didn't know you texted him.
No, I don't like spreading false things.
Right. We don't like those people.
Yeah, turn into fat people that can't walk like Wally. That's where we're going.
I really think we are going to be there eventually.
I won't. I'll be dead.
What? It's not going to happen during your lifetime?
No.
You can hope. Better not.
Then I really will start punching because I can walk.
Yeah, right.
They can't chase me. I'll run up, run out.
You'll still be able to walk.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. It was a pretty good April Fool's joke.
It was a great April Fool's joke.
Absolutely.
Oh, what else? Let's see.
What's next? Can't read.
Let's see. Fragile minds.
Oh, basically, kids are kind of pussies today. To say it
Yeah.
bluntly.
Well, a lot of them are afraid to like talk on the phone, go outside.
They're all afraid of any kind of interaction.
I know.
Like any interaction freaks them out.
I know. It's scary.
And it is the parents' fault, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, yes and no. I guess it.
But
I don't know.
It's a mess. Kids.
I mean, there's a lot of things though. Like, I don't know. When I was growing up, I was never home. I was always by myself from when I was, 11 years old.
Right. Well, you were a latchkey kid.
Yeah. You can't do that now.
No. Why can't you?
I don't know.
Because the world's fucked up?
Yeah, because people suck.
Right.
And, dude, I'd have taken a ride from a guy in a van.
You would have?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's like, come on in. You're like, all right.
Dude, I got a ride from some girl. And it was
she hot?
She was older. And it started getting really like weird too.
Oh, really?
I'm glad it was a short ride to my house, but she was like, how old are you? And she was like, what are you, blah, blah, blah. And she was like coming on to me and stuff. And I was like, this is weird. And I was like, I was ready to jump out of the car, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it got real weird.
Yeah, it got weird. Like I thought she was going to end up touching me.
Oh, really?
Like, I think at one point she was like, it's all right. I'll take it. And I was like,
and you were 11?
No, I was like 14 or 15.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It was. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't get in strangers' cars.
Me and my buddy Sickert, I can't remember where we were, but we were hitchhiking kind of like jokingly. Like we had to go somewhere, but we were kind of doing it jokingly. And someone actually picked us up. And we were in a back seat. And this guy was like, man, he goes, you boys almost gave me a heart attack. And we're like, heart attack, huh? He was like, no, a heart attack. And he pointed down to his dick. Well, time to get out.
That guy would have been looking for where'd that kid go? I've been out of that vehicle fast.
So a couple of things they say why kids are kind of.
John just said social media is destroying our kids and parents aren't doing enough to police it, so to speak. Yeah, that's one of the things. It's hard to police stuff because if they got a phone, you don't know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, no, it's super hard to control pretty much of anything the kids do, and it's like I'm not a parent, so I can't really. Nice setup.
Yeah. What?
Third Coast podcast.
Oh, hi.
We got some other people watching from
how's it
the
going?
Third Coast. Where's the Third Coast? Third Coast.
I don't know. Where's the Third Coast? Is there a Third Coast?
Didn't think so.
From Mexico?
East Coast and West Coast, best coast. But where was I?
Brandy says, and the gender stuff seems slightly out of control. I don't know if slightly is the right word.
Don't even get us talking about that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother episode.
That and flat Earth, we'll get so upset. We'll start like ripping this couch.
We'll start fighting. South. Thanks, John.
South. Yeah, but yeah, the freaking whole gender thing. How much time you got for that?
I know.
But yeah, that's one that says they're teaching kids that they're always victims, which is very true.
That victim mentality sucks.
It's true. They're teaching all the kids that.
They got to get rid of that.
Right.
What's up, Luke?
Sup, bro?
Gun buying monster.
Yeah, and they said they make everything about themselves, which is true. Everyone's all about themselves. No one cares
Gulf
about
of Mexico
anyone.
coastline.
Oh, snap.
All right.
Oh, damn. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. We got some Southerners up in this bitch.
She wants to see us fight.
Rip the couch, boys. Yeah, I bet you will kill us.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do that.
James' wife.
Yeah, she would not be happy with me if I ripped the couch all up. Then I'd be spending money to buy another couch. I don't want to do that right now. I had to take the friggin' window out to get it in here.
Did you? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wouldn't come through any door.
Oh, yeah?
And we ended up taking the bottom sash out and the top sash out. And
At least you got yours in. Stupid one at my house. We could not get it.
I know.
I brought a couch, and the couch that was inside my house is the exact same size. And for the life of us, we couldn't figure out how to get the couch inside. It didn't fit. It didn't fit.
Yeah,
that's all there was to it.
Based on Louisiana.
Ooh,
Louisiana.
Swamp Boys.
Yeah.
Swamp Boys.
Down there in Louisiana.
That was the other thing, big thing with younger kids today is physical activity. None of them would go outside. None of them do anything physical.
Dude, I used to ride my bike to the mall because nobody would give me a ride.
You ran through the woods with your shoes. You're always barefoot.
I was always barefoot.
Always barefoot.
Always. Chasing my horses down the road barefoot on tar and chipped road.
That's right. And you weren't like, Mom.
No, I was like, oh my gosh, my mom's going to kill me. Better get these horses back.
Right.
It got so bad that the neighbors just knew whose horses they were. And so
really?
If they got down to there, they would just load them in their trailer and bring them back for me.
Really?
Yes.
It happened that often?
It happened more than it should have.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I'd leave the pasture door open. One time I was in my living room and I was just watching TV, and my one horse, Bob, right by the window, his head, he was like, bloop. And I was like, what the heck?
The horse is right there?
He was right in the front window, and I was like, oh no. And then I went out to get him, and he was like,
That's like something from like Andy Griffith or something.
It was funny.
In your window? Always that makes me happy. And they steal my dog and play with her too. Yeah, those are good kids.
Yeah, that's good.
And I don't know what it is about Americans versus Europeans, how they raise the kids, but my friend Chantel over there, she tells me like the kids are totally different over there than they are here. I don't know why exactly. Don't know why, but the kids, they're super polite. They're outgoing. They sound like how kids used to be. I have no idea why.
I saw some kids yesterday that were absolutely they were like the most well-behaved kids I've seen in a long time.
Oh, yeah? How old were they?
And they were a younger couple.
Oh, really?
I was really impressed.
They were that good at kids.
They were all like little too. Like that dad was busy because they were like, yeah. I mean, it wasn't like a 2-year-old and an 8-year-old. It was like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old.
Oh my god!
And then they had an older one.
Did the mom look like super worn out? Like
they didn't.
Her eyes were
no, she looked. I mean, they both looked. They were well kept.
Damn.
But they all sat down and they were all quiet. They were talking normal, inside voices.
Where at? At the eat or the mall?
Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, they're out to eat and they were being that well. Oh, damn.
And I was like, man, that I almost was going to say, you guys are doing awesome with your kids.
I would have said, my mom once told me one of the nicest things you can do is compliment them on how well you raise your kids.
I thought about it, but I almost had a headache because one of the waitresses was wearing so much perfume and it almost smelled like diesel fuel.
Diesel fuel?
Yeah, I was like, oh.
You like diesel fuel, don't you?
I hate the diesel fuel.
Oh, no, you're a 87 guy or 89 or 93.
High octane,
high octane,
non-oxygenated gas.
High octane, as we call it in the car.
Yeah, high octane.
But no, that's awesome. Yeah, kids suck nowadays. They're horrible children. And not sure why.
Yeah, old school, when they used to get beat if they weren't polite.
Right. And you think it's all right to beat kids, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cam too. I smelled a lot of that.
Big Cam guy?
No, Cam too. It's fuel.
He only huffs 93.
I did that one time.
What?
Everybody was like, huff gas, huff gas. And I was like, I don't really want to do this.
You've only done it one time?
I did it. It was one of the things where everybody's like, oh, yeah, let's do horror tales about that army base.
Go get army base, horror tales.
Wait, is he talking to us?
I don't know. I think they're having him and what's his name are having a conversation in here. He was saying how Louisiana sucks and
who? Your brother?
No, what the hell's your Betsy's brother's name? Dave. They were talking. They were having a little conversation. I caught a glimpse of it. He'd make Cam 2 in perfume. Is Cam 2 that good?
Oh, it smells good.
Oh, I mean, it is. I love Cam 2, Cam 3. But Cam 8 just sucks.
Here's what I like. I will roll down my windows if I can hear a healthy car in front of me, just so I can smell it burning.
What, will you go?
Yeah, I don't stick my head out the window because
like
it comes in. Yeah, no, I just you smell
put
it.
Your tongue out or no?
Yeah, no, I don't taste it. But you can hear it. Like you hear a car and you're like, that's running good. Let's see. I'm like, let's see how good it is running. And I'll smell And I'm like, oh yeah, it smells like it's running real good. See, Howard knows too. He knows.
Oh, that's great.
You can smell it. Oh, it smells so good.
It.
Yeah.
You just love it. They're working on a Camaro. They're redoing her.
What year?
I don't know. I have no idea.
She knows.
I know it's black. I do know that. All right, okay. I'm just abandoning these notes.
Yeah, I know. This is really fun, actually. What time? Oh, we still got time.
Yeah, plenty of time.
All right, we talked about Raging Fragile Kids. Home Depot got me. People in the face. Elon. We didn't get to that. Should we save it? We don't.
Yeah, maybe because we could talk for a minute about that.
Yeah, we'll save.
Yeah,
79.
Brandy. She actually. Long story short, I don't know if she was serious, but because of her dad, she's like really interested in it.
Okay,
and she was talking about how she wanted to come on.
All right,
but I don't know if she was saying it seriously or not.
We can save this one
if you want to. Yeah, if you'd like to. She seems like super. I don't know. It seems like it'd be a good topic if she would want to come on.
Yeah.
It's not black. I saw it black. I could have sworn I saw it black. 79. Is that up? Is that
79?
Yeah. You like that?
My favorites are like 73 with the split bumpers. 72, 71, 70, what is it, 70 and a half, I think was the first year that had split bumpers. I don't remember.
Huh.
Split bumper. 79 has got the front end starts coming out. A little angle with the bumper.
What's a famous Camaro from a movie?
Famous Camaro from a movie? No, it's Transformers.
Oh yeah, Brandy. She wants to. Oh, we're all over the place. She wanted to recommend a movie because of the topic we were talking about, the killing versus murder. Brandy. She wanted to recommend a movie. But maybe she can do it next week because
while she's on, she can. Is she going to come on next week?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Come on next week?
I don't know what's going on. Everyone's freaking all over the place.
Bumblebee. Yeah, Bumblebee was a famous Camaro.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, what other famous Camaros? I can't think of any Camaros. I can think of a 69 Charger. It's famous.
Bumblebee.
Why is she mad?
Because she wanted to recommend a movie, and then because we're not talking about murder versus killing.
But we don't have time now.
Yeah, we don't have time. We can't be here for forever.
Yeah, no.
Recommend it.
Well, will you come on?
Yeah, if she wants to come on, yeah.
You come on next week?
Yeah.
Then we don't have to brainstorm too much because we'll be done.
We'd have a guest.
A guest.
Whenever we have a guest, it's a lot easier.
And it's somebody I don't know and you don't really know either.
Right.
Sort of. I mean, you sort of know her.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a yes or a no. If you want to come on, you don't have to come on.
You don't have to come on.
Yeah, we're not putting you on the spot, but kind of.
It seemed like a good idea.
Yeah, no, it did seem like a good idea.
I won't sing either.
You won't sing your song.
So yeah.
All right, we'll take that as a yes.
Yes. Sweet.
All right, and we'll do the murder versus killing next week. She actually would be a really good interview too, I think, because she's her past and stuff. It'd be really interesting.
Cool.
And yeah,
Spinal Energetics.
Oh my God, Spinal Energetics. You ready?
I don't know what they do. It's so stupid.
It's so goofy.
I swear, I promise I won't sing it. I'm going to get him to sing it.
He was singing it the one day and just could not stop singing just one part of it.
Just the one. I know, your ADHD just focused on 5 words.
Yep. So the Spinal Energetics thing, I don't know if you guys have seen videos of it online.
What a joke.
But it's like person's laid down on a table and the therapist isn't touching them, but what are they doing? They're pushing the energy out or
and they would there was parts where they were like,
yeah, I know.
They throw it.
They caught the energy.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
If they could identify it. Bull crap.
But it's so retarded because there'll be a person in, doing it on the screen here. The other person's in California.
Yeah.
And they're literally taking their hands on the screen going like this.
Yeah. And they're doing all this kind of looking like the Scarlet Witch and from Marvel, and all of a sudden the other person freaking miles away is like on the table doing all kinds of weird.
You know what? I found that a lot of those videos are actually BS. One guy said he said they play the videos in reverse. So when the person's doing their thing, then he moves his hand and everything. Supposedly, that's what they said. It does in reverse.
I touched base on this in an episode of The Connors. I don't know what that is. What's The Connors?
Of The Connors. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that. The Connors.
I
know a lot of TV and movies and stuff. I do not know The Connors. Is Luke still here? Luke watches a lot of that stuff.
He was there. No, he's gone.
Oh, huh. Maybe he just walked off. There he is.
There he is.
Yeah. I do not know what The Connors is.
I don't either.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, like Howard says, snake oil. It's freaking ridiculous.
It's freaking... I looked up, in order to get trained in it, if you want to get officially spin off of Roseanne. Oh, yeah. I remember. Okay. I haven't seen it, but
I know.
I saw the
I know.
trailer, whatever. It's like the Holy Spirit trailer.
Yeah, no. So they can go... I know which ones you're talking about, and yeah, they're kind of crazy.
I get it. It's possible, but I don't know. A lot of them, and it could be real.
What?
The churches where they're like, the person can't walk, and all of a sudden they're like, ah!
Yeah, some of those I don't believe, but I know God can heal. So that right. is absolute for sure. God,
it can happen, but...
It can. But the way that some of them do that, I think is full of crap.
Me too.
My favorite is the guy that got bit by the snake and died.
What happened with that? What was it?
So one of the verses in the Bible says you so take funny. Up snakes and you can drink poisons and all this good stuff. And in theory, if you're all prayed up, you're good.
Yeah.
But there's also the verse that says you shouldn't tempt God either. And so they're running around with snakes, and his snake was like,
bit him in the head.
Bit him in the head. He bled all over the place, and all they did was pray for him. And I'd have been like, 911.
Yeah, or start sucking. Or
yeah, no,
something.
No, we're good.
Start sucking.
911, come get him. But yeah, he freaking died.
Yeah, he died, and he was. Yeah, they were like, he's fine. We prayed. He's good to go. Bye. And he died. The freaking guy died.
Yeah. No, that's just stupid. That's tempting. That's tempting God.
It's stupid. And I'm sorry. It's kind of low key funny. Play one of those guitars, brother. Bring out Country James.
I don't know which one's
what about your
acoustic?
Acoustic one.
I don't know if it's tuned right now.
Can you play Brandy?
No, I cannot play Brandy.
You can sing it. You can't play it. But yeah,
I'd have to plug one of these in.
I looked up the for the whatever the what's it called again?
What? Spinal Energetics?
Spinal Energetics. Freaking! If you want to become trained in it, it's $10,000.
$10,000?
And you have to go if you do it right. And you gotta go to Spain.
Do you have to go to acting classes?
Right. You actually don't go to Spain. You go to Los Angeles and Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
But you pay $10,000 to get freaking certified in it, and then you have to pay $900 a year in order to be part of their thing, like on their website. It sounds like Scientology, honestly, to me.
There's some dude.
The more you pay, the better you get.
Getting rich off of Spinal Energetics.
It's a lady who started it.
She's sitting back and she is just like sipping Mai Tais, going, "Look at all these idiots."
Well, she actually, and I don't know how true this is, but supposedly she got thrown out of the United States. I didn't know why. And she lives in Spain now. And now you have to pay $10,000 plus the travel and everything to go meet her to do it. They all go to one lady.
Well, they're dumb.
So dumb. But see, here's the thing I'm confused about.
Though. Hey, why are we getting beat? What did we do?
I don't know.
Maybe next show. I'll see if it's tuned.
Y'all are going to get beat. Maybe next show. We're all over the place. We'll just talk about these next week.
No, we still have the. What do we got to do? We got to do the.
Got to do the movie review.
Movie review. Oh, I don't play very often. Okay.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
I can play. Not very well, but anyway.
Round of applause. But yeah, the whole spinal crap, it's all bullshit. It's freaking
I am happy. Yeah, I'm always
James
happy.
Is extra happy today.
Nah, I kind of am. I'm super excited for you.
He's never this, or rarely is he this
excited
and crazy talking. Huge smile on his face. It's nice to see. Not that James is not that usually that way, but he's usually more. He's very level-headed, and today James is like, okay.
I know I'm excited.
Yes, it's great.
A little ditty about Austin and James. That's a little more than usual today. Yeah. I never got to my story. Yeah.
I only tried it once.
I did. I only tried. It was horrible. I only got
like it. It does suck.
I didn't get like the buzz or anything because
no.
I went.
Don't know why I know that. Never huff gas.
Everybody's like huff gas, huff gas, huff gas. And I was like, what is going on? All right, fine.
Dude, it's cool.
Yeah. And so I went home and obviously we had gas everywhere.
Right.
You know, for lawnmowers that I had to push mow with, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, I'm going to try it. I go, I was like, what the heck? I was like, there's no way I'm going to do this.
All right, go on. She was referring to our last podcast. That brought him happiness, not quick joy.
Yes. Ah, see?
She watched a lot of them.
Yeah, good.
Wait, so you did one hit?
I was like a half a hit. And I got it to go burn. And I was like, I'm done.
Screw this crap.
Yeah, what are you guys are nuts. I'd rather spitfire than huff it.
When I was in high school, some kids, I don't know how they found out they lived in a trailer park, but if you take shit and you let it sit in a bag for like a week and you huff it, the fumes from the whatever it's called gets you high.
Okay. Those guys are dumb.
They lived in a trailer park and they were retired for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I know a guy that took, the
half hit wonder.
The respirators.
Mm-hmm.
He soaked the respirators in lacquer thinner and put it on.
Oh my God.
They carried him to the...
You knew him?
Yeah.
Holy heck.
They carried him to the nurse's office and he doesn't remember any of it.
Wait, this was when he was in high school?
It was when he was in high school.
Oh my God. Where's he? Any idea where he's at now? Is he alive?
Yeah, no, he's alive. Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. One time, my buddy Justin were huffing gas in the garage. My mom walked in. And I was so fucked up. The last guy said to her was, I want to be a doctor. Oh, that's...
I don't even have anything to say about that.
That's quick thinking. I want to be a doctor.
I want to be a doctor.
Oh, God.
That's stupid. That's just dumb.
Oh, my God. And they're chugging the Listerine things, and kids are just dumb nowadays.
Yeah, we didn't eat weird things, and...
But we did have rock fights.
Rock fights were amazing.
Rock fights were freaking awesome.
I'd probably still get in a rock fight today.
What? If you're going down the street and someone throws a rock at you, or you're like,
rock fight! Bad shoulders and all, I'd be like, ugh. Lobbing rocks.
You'd still get a rock.
Mortar rocks. I'd throw them up to see if they could make it.
Right. No, rock fights were freaking awesome.
They were awesome.
But they're done now. Kids don't do it anymore.
No, nobody's having a rock fight.
Kids would start having some more rock fights to be better kids, I swear. Apparently kids.
Mr. Yuck. Yeah.
James Dean.
What?
Oh, wait, no. What, don't you have a Mr. Yuck
tattoo?
Yeah.
No, that's not Mr. Yuck.
Oh, is it just a smiley face?
Smiley face across.
Didn't you like Mr. Yuck?
Yeah, I had Mr. Yuck. I have Mr. Yuck. I know I used to write Yuck on all the drawings I didn't like.
Oh, that's what it was.
And I have a Mr. Yuck sticker on my one guitar.
Oh, okay. I knew there was something with you and Mr. Yuck.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the road.
Yeah.
Now, kids suck nowadays. Oh, yeah. James has, I think it's a super funny food fight story.
Food fights. He would have been there. I don't know if he was in that period.
He would have been there?
Yeah. Yeah, he was only like a grade below me, a grade or two. But yeah, we had a food fight. It was terrible.
Kid once gave me $10 to eat a tea bag.
I gave John $5. I gave John $5 to eat a worm.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't you eat a worm?
I did. I did. I ate like 5-10 worms.
For no money, right?
Yeah, for free.
Oh Jesus.
He was there.
Nuh-uh, he was there for it?
It was the stupidest fight. Me and James Pullen stood up, food fight. We started throwing in the cafeteria, empty like freaking cockroaches.
Yeah, because didn't you stand up and you're like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Food fight.
We did. We yelled food fight. We started throwing. Then we sat down and ate our lunch. We didn't get in trouble either. Like nobody caught us, but
no one else stood up.
No, it was like it was the worst. It was the lamest food fight ever.
You wanted like in the movies, food fight.
I know. That's what we wanted. We wanted it to be like the movies where everybody joined in.
Right. And it didn't happen that way at all.
I used to get him to do all sorts of stuff. I was a corrupting person. Here, try chew. Or whatever. Man. But yeah, it was like this. It was the lamest food fight ever.
You threw one thing and your buddy threw one thing, or did you throw it multiple times?
I got 2 lunches. So
so you were ready for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then I think someone hit me and I was mad that somebody hit my jacket, but I was dumb, but whatever.
You did all kinds of interesting stuff in high school. Did you stab someone?
I did.
They didn't get it. That's awesome that he remembers it.
Yeah.
That's freaking great. That is great. Oh, yeah. Goldschlager. No, that didn't quite happen.
I got accused that I did heroin.
No,
I threw a jug of milk. Yeah.
So Howard.
Yeah, but it was like
to be in on it.
There was like a couple people that did, and then that was it.
It wasn't. It was like maybe 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
I wanted all of a sudden it to turn like to the Red Sea parted, and there was 2 sides of the cafeteria, and we were just
a movie
running.
Getting hit, people are laughing,
grabbing people's food, throwing it for them.
The principal walks in, gets hit in the face. And
yeah,
like, and then walks away.
Everybody was like, "I don't want to get dirty." They left.
I wonder if kids even know what food fights are anymore.
They're probably like, "We heard of it one time.
We heard this one guy."
It was a food fight,
right? Oh yes, God, we could do a whole thing on reminiscing stories.
Oh yeah, we should someday.
That would actually be kind of fun. I started thinking of stuff like when we're talking like this.
I know.
All kinds of stuff comes to mind. The stories you always tell me crack me up because
they're not your stories.
They're not my stories. They weren't extreme. Like all of my bad stories were like really bad. And James's was bad, but
kids now would cry. I know they would.
Yeah. Kids today, I don't know.
Kids are offended so easily now.
I'm afraid for the future. Yeah.
Golly.
Kids are very offended.
We were all like, sticks and stones will break our bones, but names will never. Now they're like, names will break our spirits.
Right. I mean, Rock Fight says it all.
Bring back bullying.
Right. Bring back bullying.
In the right way.
In the right way, yeah.
Absolutely. I've seen so many things where there'll be one of them crazy people doing whatever those crazy people do, and in the comments it's like, this wouldn't have happened if we still had bullying.
Oh yeah,
it's like it's very possible.
Oh, what did this one guy? Oh, wait. I think I wrote it down. Hold on. Yeah, this guy, real quick. He talked about because we were supposed to touch on being offended and stuff.
Oh yeah. And
this one guy, like whether being offended is a choice or not. Maybe we can do that another week too. They started throwing eggs on traffic. Now you couldn't afford to. This guy said, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm fat. And when people call me fat, it is my choice to get offended. But usually I don't get offended." And the guy, his comment below said, "Good point, fatso."
Yeah, what's the point of getting offended?
Right. But you do agree that so I can't remember what you were. Do you get offended? Have you ever been offended?
Sure, I've been offended.
You do get offended.
It's really hard to do, but yeah.
Right.
I don't remember the last time I was actually offended.
Doesn't happen often, but you have been offended. What about if someone made fun of Betsy? Would you be offended?
No. Betsy probably wouldn't be offended either.
But I'm saying, maybe my idea of offended is different from yours. But if someone said something horrible to Betsy, would you be offended or not?
No, that's like mad.
You're mad. Okay, not offended.
I'm not offended. I would be defensive.
Right.
I would defend her honor.
Right. There you go. You're not offended. Yeah, you're going to defend, not offend.
Chivalry is not dead.
Chivalry is not dead.
And actually, I'm like, open your own door.
Chivalry is dead, sadly. Oh yeah, you don't do any of that stuff, do you? You never hold the door. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What if you get offended and you knock the person out? Is that still soft?
Mm.
No. I mean, well, I don't know why you get offended though.
Yeah, James doesn't understand it.
It doesn't. No, I think being offended can go along with being able to be bullied too. Yeah, well, that is definitely true. It's a personal boundaries thing, and people's boundaries have become so tight that they're getting offended for other people, and they should just go in their house and stay there.
Right. Absolutely. It's weird. On here, everyone on Reddit, everyone was saying that pretty much people who say being offended is a choice are people who are just like completely two-faced. Like, I don't know. They were saying that being offended is a choice is a bad thing to say. Like,
why? Why? Because you're the one that gives the words power?
They were saying like people who say that when they do get offended, then they freak out. I don't think that's the case at all.
No.
I don't see that being the case. Like with you.
Yeah, like Brandy, just shrug it off. Whatever.
Yeah. Can't really say some people are offended too easily, blah, blah. Offended, can't use that much. Yeah, everyone was arguing whether it's a choice or not. It's definitely a choice.
I worked with a guy that sought out to offend me. And after a lot of trying, he started in on my kids. And I knocked a hood prop out while he was under the hood of a car. And he got over the engine.
Oh my God.
That's awesome. Is that true? Did you really do that? That's freaking great.
Like from a movie laid out over the engine. That's like from a movie. That's awesome.
That's great.
Right. Shrugging stuff off. Absolutely. Date day. All right. What time is it? 7:32.
Yeah. It's something. It can be something you have to learn to deal with. That's another thing too. People that bully, that are trying to offend you. Mm-hmm. As soon as you stand up to them, generally they're like, all right.
Oh yeah, it happened with me. These two kids, right when I moved to Fairview, they used to bully the shit out of me. I was a new kid. I stood up for myself, and after that, we became like best friends.
Yep. So they don't do that anymore.
No, I don't know why.
They run to the computer and they go online bullying, and then the other person cries and I don't know what to do.
And they get recognized, or they get what was it?
Just go over and knock on their door with a bat.
Right. Yeah.
Can Johnny come out and play?
Oh shit! All right. All right. You wanna
the movie?
Jump into the movie review real quick.
The movie review.
All right, so we watched a movie called. Oh yeah, we watched a movie called Matchstick Men. I have some thoughts on it, and I believe that you do too. Well, the movie was. Thought the movie.
Oh, I'm in a really good mood right now.
I know James I've never seen him this happy before.
Oh gosh. Oh, she loves that movie. It was really good.
I really enjoyed it. I thought I don't know why everyone always talks shit on Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, disrespect. Okay, real quick. I agree with Lou. Disrespect is different. Disrespect is if you are intentionally trying to hurt people's feelings by being an idiot. That's completely different than just being offended at something.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like those people need punched in the face.
That's what I was looking at with Betsy. Someone disrespected her.
Yeah.
Disrespect is totally different.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, big time. Totally agree with that. But yeah, Matchstick Men. I'd never seen it. James, you saw it a while ago, but you didn't remember it too well, I think.
No, I saw it, and once I started watching it again, I remembered it. I was like, oh yeah, this is going to happen. And now this is going to happen.
Do you think Nicolas Cage is a bad actor?
I think
why do people always talk smack on him?
Okay. So it depends on the script. Did you ever see Bangkok Dangerous?
I have not.
That was horrible.
And he was in it.
It was
horrible movie.
Terrible. And he like shoots himself in the temple to kill the other person because, and I was like, this is dumb.
So he killed himself. And
he was like an assassin, and he couldn't get out of the one predicament he was in, and he knew he had to die, and he didn't want to be killed by the other people. Something weird. So he was like, boom.
Oh my!
And
it like went. Just go like this.
Well, because he was going to get killed, and he didn't want to get killed, so he killed himself.
Whoa!
It was dumb. That's stupid. Yeah, I don't know what it was.
So yeah, depends on the script, like you said.
She said
Lydia May.
Yeah.
Oh, Lydia May. Yes, a little late to the show.
We got 105 comments. It froze up there. It's too much.
I know everyone's been commenting like crazy.
I know.
No, I thought like everyone always talks smack on Nicolas Cage, and I'm not sure why.
No,
he's actually a pretty good actor.
I think he's a good actor. I think it's the script. Some scripts just are not good scripts, and it makes him look bad.
Well, he also accepts crazy amount of movies. Like,
well,
he's not like
because he went broke.
Right. He's not like Daniel Day-Lewis.
That guy is
done
just
like
an amazing actor.
Right. He's only done like 8 or 10 movies, so it's easier for him to, I don't know how many movies Nicolas Cage has done. Probably over 300. He's
a ton of movies.
And he went broke and he needed the money. And hey, good for him. But he's actually a pretty good actor.
I think he is a good actor.
And I thought in Matchstick Men he did a pretty good job. I like this character.
Yeah, no, it was a good character. He was a OCD, but not really.
Yeah, I know, it was weird.
He didn't really have a condition, and the guy was giving him like menopause stuff or whatever it was.
Giving him something that's not even,
But that guy was in on the joke.
Right, the ending. Now, when you started watching it, did you remember the ending?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? See, I never saw it, so the ending came as a surprise to me. I thought it was pretty cool.
When I watched it the first time, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because and at the very end,
you didn't see it. You didn't know that they were all in on it.
So at the very end, when he's in the hospital room, I was kind of like, something doesn't feel right.
Right.
Then when he brought the doctor in, and he was like, "Oh, good," and I was like, when I remember watching the first time, going, I think the doctor's in on it now. And there was a hint in the movie when he called and that doctor wasn't in or something, and he really wanted that doctor. There was a hint that it was like, you should have caught it then, but I wasn't paying that much attention.
Oh,
there's a part where he calls trying to get a prescription, but that doctor's not in.
Oh, yeah.
And so he went into the thing, and the guy's like, "Oh, it's whatever."
He just went to the pharmacist.
Yeah, and I was like. But then I was like, I was on the doctor's side. I'm like, could be a placebo. And he just had to give him some packet that he wouldn't recognize.
You want
yeah. But no, it was a good movie.
I did. No, I got a kick out of it. The little girl, she was pretty young in it. I thought she did a pretty good job acting.
She did. She actually did.
And all the characters were pretty good. His partner in crime guy was cool.
Yep.
He did a good job.
Stiffed him in the end.
Right. They all stiffed him in the end.
I know.
I was like, dang. He wasn't even that upset about it.
Because he let him have it.
Yeah, I know. That was kind of goofy. Let him have it.
Joe. I don't think I've ever seen Joe.
We should do that for a review one, because Luke keeps telling you, ask James if you can see Joe. Watch Joe. Watch Joe.
If it's on one of my non-thievery places, then I will do it.
James is not a thief.
No.
He used to be, but not anymore. He used to be a Nicolas Cage a little bit.
Oh, that was good.
You were good at what you did.
That was really good.
Yeah, Joe is a really good movie. But yeah,
we can do that.
I like the movie. I thought it was pretty dang good. What rating do you give it?
Probably like a 6.3.
6.3? Nice. I give it a 6.8. I thought it was pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, got a kick out of it, and I love any movie that has a twist ending. So
yeah, no, it was a good.
Now for next week, aren't we who's the guy who died that you like?
Val Kilmer. Oh
yeah, Luke said he'll buy the movie for you to watch.
Oh my god, what's he gonna? He does it with it.
He'll send you $5 to buy it on Amazon.
Oh, get going.
He does that with everyone. Like he's a billionaire. I'll buy it for you.
I know you got way too much money, dude. Put it in a bank.
Yeah, right. But yeah, Val Kilmer died. So, and
I was on it. Like I did a couple. I did The Saint. I watched that the other night.
Oh, you watched a couple of it?
Yeah, I watched The Saint, and I watched
Heat.
No, I didn't watch Heat.
I love Heat.
It was a good movie, but no, I watched my fantasy movie, Willow.
Oh yeah, Willow.
I just thought he was so good in that movie.
He was that good in it?
I think it was one of his best movies.
Really?
Yeah, he looked so. Do you ever watch an actor and you feel like he really believes he's that guy?
Oh yeah,
and that makes the movie so much better.
Oh yeah,
I felt like when I was watching,
it's like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah,
It looks like he's that guy.
I felt like when I was watching Willow that he actually felt like he was the greatest swordsman that ever lived, and he played it off like he was really good. And I just like that movie.
Dang. Very nice.
So, but anyway, yeah, no.
So you want to do a Val Kilmer movie this week?
Yeah.
What was the one that you said? There was two that you said were really good. Or you liked a lot of his, but
Tombstone. You haven't seen Tombstone.
That's the one, because I actually went to the site of where the shootout thing happened.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't seen Tombstone,
it's good.
Oh, it's so good.
You want to do Tombstone then?
Yeah, I'll watch Tombstone.
You'll watch it again?
I'll watch it again.
When's the last time you've seen it? It's been a while.
3 months ago.
Oh, okay.
I'll watch it again.
You will?
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
So we're gonna do a review of Tombstone next week.
I even watched a little bit of the history of Val Kilmer learning how to speak the way he did, because
in what Tombstone?
His character was actually a generations past aristocrats, so he gave it an aristocratic Southern twang.
Oh yeah.
So he would be more authentic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with his coach. It was pretty freaking cool.
I went to the town when I was in Arizona. I think it was Tombstone, Arizona.
Real Genius is a good one, too.
Real Genius.
That was one of his early movies.
I don't think I've seen that either. I haven't seen a lot of his movies. Walking Phoenix, like that to me. Yeah, Walking Phoenix. He's kind of psycho in real life, but he's a really good actor.
Yeah, so he plays
Ledger
really good.
Too.
Say Great. When. That's a line from the movie.
Oh, yeah? What do you say about it? I don't think I've ever seen Tombstone. Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone wants to review or say what you think next week.
Yeah, that's going to be our movie, Tombstone.
Tombstone. It's about, what's the basic premise? It's a Western and it's a shootout or something.
Okay, Corral.
Okay, Corral, yeah. I went to the place and everyone was like, this is the part in the movie. Like everyone was all into it. I never seen it. I was like, oh, it's
whatever.
It was so, the town, it was so like touristy though. Like everyone there played like, this is where
people got shot.
This is where the event happened.
Who cares?
Yeah, I know. It was goofy. But yes, we will do Tombstone next week. And that should be it. Actually, oh yeah, we're gonna have Brandy on next week.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Brandy, watch Tombstone.
Yes, gotta watch Tombstone. Get in on this with us. So, so I think that's what we're gonna do next week, unless something changes. But I think we're good to go.
Yeah. She better not back out.
Yeah, you better not back out.
Bring a gun. I want to see what you carry.
Oh, it's gonna turn into a gun show. Gonna have all the guns laid out here.
Gun show, take my shirt off.
Hey-o.
Sun's out, guns out. My wife is going, no.
Betsy's like, no, you're not taking your shirt off.
Face palming right now.
You're not showing your gun.
Yeah. Hairy arms.
Hairy chest. Gross.
I ain't taking that shirt off.
Is his chest nasty?
Hairy on his chest too.
What, he's hair everywhere?
He's a hairy Italian.
A hairy Italian gorilla.
A gorilla?
Yeah.
Bella?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She has back hair?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I've never seen a girl with back hair.
No, but when she was little, she used to have some on her lower back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's
dang.
hairy.
She is.
I'm sure.
Gorilla armpits.
I'm sure she's happy that everyone knows that.
Yeah.
I hope she's happy that everyone knows. Yeah. This was in the past. But yes, all right. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I gotta go. I haven't read any. James been reading.
Fellow Dago, yeah.
Yes, as I say. So how'd your day go?
Yeah.
Hey,
wop 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 wop
wop wop wop wop wop.
Yeah,
awesome.
That's an Italian flat tire.
Right. All right.
Okay.
We'll see everyone next week. Tombstone. Special guest. Be interesting.
Yep.
All right. And that's that.
Peace.
Have a great week.